Night, Rosa. 18 in the house. Good night, Rosa. Sleep tight, honey. My wife won't help me with that quarter. What do you think of that? She's laughing at me. No. Any other day? We're looking. We found no W's yet. We have found 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 15 American Memorial Park D mint marks, 2 Lowell D mint marks, and 1 Guam Billy. No W's. We will have to circulate the boxes. And there's the edges. Yeah, another light on there so you don't see the edges better.
Is anybody in here? For some reason, chat's not coming up on the StreamYards, but it is coming up on my phone. Never done this before. Does anybody know how to get it up on there? Let's look chat. See comments. Huh. I can see my own comment on YouTube, but I don't know how to get them to come up on here. Interesting. Not sure how to use that. Foxy the Silver Hunter, you always ask if it's a giveaway. Every time you come in here. But yeah, I will. I got a box of quarters here. And I was trying to get ECP to come on here with me and try to do a little box battle, but he only has a couple rolls left in his box. I did find if I can find 1964 silver quarter in this box already, so I'll give that away. Let me move my light over. I gotta turn this other one off. That might help. Like I said, I've never went through the StreamYards before. I wanted to try it out, see if I like it or not. If I can get my lighting right. There it is, 64. So, Dime Digger, can I have the state coins? 2009 terrors, I need them. The state coin, all of the state coins. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them in here. The 2009 territories, let me know, because I do pull every one of them out, and I have rolls of them over, like partial rolls of all of them. You can send me an email, let me know which ones you need. Hey, Charles and Sierra, Boosie. Let me go back up to Mike Wolf's in here. VC Coins, nice seeing you, buddy. Alistair Black, Gums O'Hara, like always. Foxy Coin Hunter. Charles and Sierra, Diamond Miner. Mel's Coin Corner. Nice seeing you guys. Anyways, I'm going to point the camera down now. That's the sticker board again. There's all the stickers that I got. There's the bottom. I added Saka Plata and Michael Kitterer coins, and oh, look at that. I put JT coin rings right on the crease. I wasn't thinking when I did that one. But whatever. That's the second one he has up there. I found it today when I was cleaning. So then I'm just going to point this down here so I can search these rolls. And if I do find anything else cool in here, I'll give it away too. Hey, Redneck Stacker, nice seeing you. A long time, buddy. Sean Craven, nice seeing you. Again, I've never used the StreamYards, and I wish I could see the chat on that, but I don't know how to get it to come up over here on the laptop. I'm watching it on my phone. I'm going to have to talk to somebody that uses this. Yeah, the only comment that's on there is the one where I said anyone here. Not sure how to do it, but I'll have to watch some videos. I'm doing good, doing good. Yeah, go ahead, Alistair Black. Send me an email. I go through at least $1,000 every week. So we'll see what we can find in here. And I see it's on the delay too. Like I'm watching the laptop, and between that and my phone, there's about a 10-second delay maybe. Let me move this light a little closer here. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on these. I just wanted to get through them. I thought that might have been a silver, but it's a 1970. Just real crusty. I'll put half the roll down and just flip through these real quick. See if I find any 2019s. Not really gonna look for errors or anything right now. And yeah, if anybody needs any, I always pull out the nicest quarters. If I see any uncirculated quarters, doesn't matter what year they are, I pull them out. So I might have what you need. I got tons. That's what I've been organizing. There's a lull. It's a P. What is it? 2019. There's been a couple in this box, not very many. I always look at the shiny ones for S's too. I found 9 S's in the last couple weeks and only like 3 W's. So I'm doing better on the S's than I am W's. Gotta get organized here. Like I said, I was trying to see if I could get ECP live on here with me, but I've never done never used StreamYards before, and I wanted to attempt to use it, but the attempt kind of failed already. Can't get the chat to come up. I always pull out the Alaskas and everything else when I'm not on here. And the Delaware Peas, I look for the spitting horse, but I'm not going to waste any time tonight. When I actually coin roll hunt, I pull all the ones that have possible errors out and lay them here, and at the end I scope them all. Trade crystals for them, huh? Cool. The only crystal I have is that crystal. Well, it's not even a crystal. It's a crystallized silver from ECP. I did get petrified wood from Bradley Height when I bought some pours off them. That was a cool gift. It's Colorado. I still need actually 2 state cores for some of my books. I haven't been looking or filling my books in much. There's a Warren Pacific P. I pull out all the bicentennials. And I roll them up, give them to my wife. I probably gave her $200 or $300 worth of them so far. Most common quarter, and that's what she decided she wanted to keep, and that's why, because they're common. But I pull them all out. That way I don't have to see them again, ever. Actually, throw in a W2. The box needs a W2. I did find... I found this Warren Pacific in the last box I did. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I gotta get this light right. Last winter and like last fall when I was doing live streams, I had everything set up so perfect. Everything kind of worked good. I'm still trying to figure it out. Can't get the lighting right for it to focus. There's the W. Finally. But yeah, that was in the last box I did. No W's in this one yet. Okay, Alistair Black. I'll look. If you get any extra deals, I'll buy them from you, Dime Digger. You don't need to do that, VC. I mean, I'm not going to give you all the ones I find, but I'll pick out a couple here and there. Not that I find many, honestly. I think I've only found about 3, probably 7 or 8 total out of probably $20,000 worth of quarters I've went through over the last couple months. Not easy to come by here. I've only ever had 1 uncirculated box of 2019s, and I only got 3 out of it. Everybody else is getting like 17, 20. I got 3. I have got silver in the last 3 weeks in a row. That's a D. And see, like that's a, except for that right there, That came right off. It's an Ellis Island, but I pull that out because it's in pretty nice shape, just to see if I need it for my own books. Let's see. Red needs a W. DC gets nothing. Red needs a W. How many people don't have W's in here? If you don't have one, type 1. I'm just kind of interested in seeing. I don't even know how many people are in here. My phone says 8. I don't know on StreamYards. I don't even think it tells you anywhere that I can see. A couple shiny edges. Found 6 silvers in the $50 box I did yesterday, so that was pretty good. First $50 box I've done since in the springtime there when I quit. So I got 2 boxes of them coming for next week to hopefully stream. Trying to get my hours up. I've been over 1,000 subs, but my hours are way down. Need 1,500 hours. Okay, so we got Redneck Stacker got timed out. VC says enough of that. So Foxy needs one. Melting Point needs one. That's it. Everybody else has one. You find a silver. No, not a silver Warren Pacific, just W. I want to see him this last night. Nice, Alistair. I just got one from. Oh, cool. So everybody, a lot of people are picking them up from other channels. That's good. I've already given a couple away on this channel. It's a lull, but it's a P. 2018. See a lot of nice shiny 2018s. But like I said, most of these quarters are pretty beat up, and I don't pull them out unless they're worth putting in a book. Like that one. Well, back's all scratched up, but that's a 99, and it's in decent shape. Some scratching, but I always try to upgrade my books. I keep pulling half roll out, and then I end up with a bunch of half rolls on the floor. I forget to take the other half. Yeah, well, I don't know what I did with them. I was going to show you all the S's I've been finding, but I don't know where I put them. Oh, yeah, here they are. Here's a couple of W's. Lull, American, one more. Those are the 3 that I'm keeping. Those are the only 3 that I only need one of each. But 2017 S Effigy Mounds. Ozark Riverways. White Mountain. Everglades. Choco Culture. Ozark Riverways again. And Denali. I found all those in the box that I've been hunting, all S's. So it's pretty good. Foxy is silver. Always about giveaways. I did give away that nice W penny last night, which I didn't send out today yet either. Catherine Lee won it yesterday. It's still sitting here. I'll try to get them, all the stuff. If I give anything away tonight and the stuff I gave away last night, I'll get out in one fatal swoop to the post office. It's a kind of a pain for me to go to the post office around here. I've only ever had one package lost so far, and it's David Carlisle's. I sent him, I think it was an RFP poured silver for my 1,000 sub giveaway, and it never made it to him yet. It's stuck in Johnstown, PA. It never made it out of Johnstown. But I'll show you. Where's that? Here's that. I was showing this off last night. If I can get it to focus, we'll see. There's a W penny. Still in the plastic. Come on. It focused right off the bat for a second. There it is. 2019 W, and that is the proof one right there. 2019 W proof. And you get them from going or buying the mint sets and the oh, no problem, Alistair Black. Yeah, Bill J is a great guy. I used to go to his stream religiously, you know, when I had service at work, and then for a long time there I didn't have any service at work, so I kind of missed out on a lot of his streams. But the job I'm on now, the front half of the block I have service, the back half I don't. So it depends where I'm cutting, what time he comes on. For anybody that doesn't know, that's what I work in the woods, so service is a little iffy when you get down there in the middle of nowhere. Arkansas. Nice colored on 1989. So how many people are actually in here right now? Does it, my phone never updates. Is it less than 10 still? Can't find. I bought a mint set today. It was called Hell Twins. Oh, Clinton's always good for a laugh. Do they still make Altoids in the little tins? I know. Always a funny guy. Arizona. Yeah, and like I said, whoever sends me those lists, I'll keep an eye out for whatever you need. Obviously not tonight because I'm trying to do this quick. Don't want to waste a bunch of time, everybody's time. I appreciate everybody that comes in and watches though, and gets my watch time up a little bit at a time. Just looking at that South Carolina. It's a pretty nice South Carolina. I'll pull out. Okay, 10. Hey, David Carlisle. I was just telling everybody, I've only ever had one package disappear, and it's yours, and hopefully it'll show up someday. You know, if it was only 50-cent pieces or something, you know, silver 50-cent piece or something, I'd reship it. But at RFT bar, I don't have well, I do have one more, but that's the one I'm keeping. That's a Missouri, pretty nice Missouri. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about it at this point. You know, but that was I can't even remember, probably $50 pour that I bought and disappeared in the mail. There's a Puerto Rico. I always pull out all the 2009s, don't matter what shape they're in, and I just kind of put them in rolls to see how many I can get. There's a lull, but it's a P. Another lull, back-to-back lulls, but that's a P. Some of the boxes are like that. The first half won't have any 2019s or very few, and then you get towards the end, and there's a bunch sometimes. Show me state. Show the Missouri person says show me state. There you go. There's a nice archway. Now see, that coin came in fairly clear right off the bat. I still got to figure out exactly where to put this light. Or just get a new light. Let's try that. But yeah, that 64 was in like the first two rolls I opened. Well, no, it was probably in the 8th roll that I opened out of this box, so I thought I might get another one, but we'll see. Choco Culture, but that's a D. Always looking for those S's now. They kind of surprise me finding all those. There's a nice one. What's that say? 13 Fireberry. Oh, you know what? I'll show you what I can give away to you there, Foxy. There's a Warren Pacific, but it's a P. I was cleaning out my drawers today in the room. I've been trying to clean up all of my mess here in the last 2 days. But I'll show you what I stumbled on today. And they're ugly. Look at these silvers. Three quarters. They're black. 1951. Let me put these 2 dimes down. There's a 1951. If it'll focus. And it won't. And, you know, sometimes I think it's my wedding ring that throws it off. Let me get that. I don't even know if I can get it off. There. See if it'll focus now without my wedding ring on. There you go. 51. There's a 51. This one's really bad. I don't know if somebody burnt these or what. I got them in a roll. 1941. I bought a roll of quarters one time. And these were in there. There's a 46. Pretty crusty. Backs are just as bad. And then I got 2 dimes here. That's a 46. And you can see it's all dinged up. And I think it's actually bent. Yep, it's bent. And then here's another bent coin. And that's a 57. So what do you think of that for a giveaway, Foxy? That's 75, 95, yeah, 75, 85, 95 cents in silver. The ugliest silver you'll ever own. Looks straight to me. Yeah, that's, you probably spun around too many times, Clinton. Probably dizzy. There's a lull, but and it's a P. But again, I'm not even looking for errors really. I did find I got a 6 claw error, Alaska 6 claw error. You probably can't, you'll never see it on here, but picked that out of the last box too, which is the second one I have now because I got one from Saca Plata. Can I have crappy silver? No, you're gonna have to win it, Foxy. You might be the only one that tries to. I'll do a giveaway. Oops, sorry. Just for the crappy silver. 95 cents worth. It's been stuck in my drawer down there ever since I bought it. And I was going to take it back to the guy and show him and try to get him to replace it. And I just never did. There's a War in the Pacific. Look at that. You can tell just by the shine. I don't want to get it all fingerprinted. Let me get something. So there is, let's see if that'll show up, a W in the box. Come on, there, you can see the W. Try not to touch it too much. Although it is in a circulated box, I still try to be careful with them. And that's upside down, but it's a War in the Pacific. So there you go. I'm just going to sit that one right down here, and I'll put it in a flip here. And I still got half this roll to go through. I'll give that one away because that's the same one I found in the last box. So I have a couple of them now to part with. I'm actually saving the other one for somebody else. There's another War in the Pacific, but it's a P. Now, I'll bet you. Hey, Lake House. Nice seeing you. Somebody go over on ECP stream and tell him I'm beating him. I got a W. He's over there looking for him too. I was in his chat, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 31 rolls. Yeah, 31 rolls to go. That was right in the, pretty much in the middle of the box. And this roll I just opened has a lot of shiny edges. Might be, oh, there's an American Memorial Park. P. You can always tell there's another Memorial Park, but it's a P. Running into some 2019s now. Might get interesting. Maybe I'll find another one. Like I said, my best box was 3, and that was an uncirculated box. There's a Mariana Islands. I'll pull out. Pick out roll 27. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, here's roll 27. We'll see what's in it. See if there's any shiny edges. There's one shiny one there, but not shiny enough, I don't think. I've learned from watching Mickey Rob's Banks that you can actually, you can pick out the W's from their edges usually. Circulated ones are a little tougher, but, he goes, he's pretty good at it. His rolls, he gets a lot of 2019s in his rolls. That was half the roll. Hey, Bill J, you missed. I just found a W. And I found a silver in this box already. A 1964 silver and a Warren Pacific W. So doing pretty good tonight. No S's yet. I've been pretty hot with the S's in these boxes. 72. 2018. I rearranged this room up here. I still don't have room for a desk. I'd love to get room up here so I don't have to sit on the floor all the time. Pictured rocks. That's pretty beat up. '18 Cumberland. That's what you're looking for, Alistair? Yep, you're right, Bill J. Oh, I've been on a pretty good streak. And the 64, where I don't even know where I put it. These are all the nice ones I'm pulling out. Not sure where I sat that 64. Oh, right there. It was under my knee. It's actually a pretty nice shaped coin. That's the front. And there's the back. I didn't even look at it for a mint mark, but I don't see one. It's not too bad a shape for being in circulated that long. Not quite as shiny as the W. I do got 2 boxes of halves coming. I was saying for Thursday, I'll pick them off Thursday or Friday, depending on when I can get to the bank. There's an Alaska. The Alaska 6-claw air must be pretty common. There's a pretty nice Missouri again. I'll keep that one out. Try to pull as many nice ones as I can out. There's a lull. It's a P. I'm trying to debate whether I should pay for this StreamYards or not. It's actually fairly expensive. It's like $260 you got to pay because you got to pay for the whole year. And I don't know if it's worth it for me. It would be if I could get like Lake House and ECP on here and whoever else does any coin roll hunting. I'd love to start collabing with some channels and doing some box battles and stuff in the winter here, but I don't know, it's quite a bit of money to dish out to not knowing if you're going to be able to use it or not all the time. See, I'll even pull out, that's a 93. It's a little dinged up, but I pull it out just to check, make sure, check my other books and see if it's better than the ones I have in there. I put it in there. And it's hard to find those older ones in nice shape. I did send Bill J a W there not long ago. Did you ever give that away, Bill J, or are you keeping that for yourself? I didn't know if you had any or not. I didn't, when I send you that stuff, if you want to pull anything out for yourself, go ahead. You've done enough for me and my channel, sending me all them NFICs early on when I was doing the half hunts and stuff. Bill J gets all my good coins. I sent him a 20-cent piece at one point, which I do have one. I don't know if Lake House is still in here, but I saw his video the other day. He needs one for his books, and I do have one left because I sold it in an auction and I never got the payment for it, or else I wouldn't have any spares. Let me look here. It's not in great shape. I don't know where it is. Like I said, I've been moving all my stuff around here like normal. I don't know where anything is. Huh. Oh, there's two more S's that I found. A Great Sand Dunes and a Mount Rushmore to add to the other. They were sitting over here. I just didn't grab them. Well, I was going to try to show that 20-cent piece, but I don't know where it went. I'll find it tomorrow. I don't think he's still in here. Hey, Bell's dad, aka Bill. How you been? I haven't seen you a lot lately either. I've been kind of dormant. So far, I found a W, and I found a silver in this box before I started streaming it. But I'm just kind of going through quick, looking for W's. Any nice coins I pull out just for check them with my books and everything. Pennsylvania. What was that? That was a D2. I did find this bell. It's upside down. I found this, I think 2 boxes ago, Balboa. It's not very old though. It's 2001, but still cool to find stuff like that. Just trying to think if I've found a couple other proofs along the line. Foxy, I already feel. Oh, Foxy. West Virginia and Maryland. I can send you some. Yeah, me too, Bill J. And I've only ever found one $50 Balboa, and Clinton S actually is the owner of that now. I found it before I started streaming on YouTube, but then I gave it to him for a donation or something. I can't even remember, but there's bicentennial. I'm not finding any bicentennials in this box. It's only the second one. I pull them all out though. Trying to thin the herd down when it comes to them. So Phil, you got Foxy's list and you got it all full, huh? Oh, see now, I just looked over at my laptop and there are some comments coming through now on this. I wonder why it took so long. Phil, do you use StreamYards at all? Does anybody in here use StreamYards? Maybe Phil does, I'll bet. For some reason, all the comments aren't coming up on it, and I didn't know if you knew how to solve that or not. I do daily. Do your comments come up on it like they should? I've been watching my phone. Hey, there's the lucky kid, young coin hunter. He just won the big pack the big show pack last night on Ken Peavy's channel. His collection is probably bigger than anybody's now that hasn't won it. That's quite a boost to anybody's collection when you win that. I've never won it. Probably never will. I'm terrible at guessing his guesses. What was that? I thought that was an S, but it's a D. $71, but not quite worth saving. Another bicentennial. I can't pull out that bicentennial. Daily. Yeah, young coin hunter. That's well, I got in there late because I was streaming, but then I kind of looked back at the clues real quick, as many as I could find. But I got in there right when they were showing what's his name there, the iPhone dude, and I looked him up, and I went with his date of birth instead of the date the iPhone came out, or he announced the iPhone. So I screwed up. There's a Memorial Park, but it's a P. Another bicentennial. Not very many nice coins in this box. Some of them boxes I'll get a roll or two of nice shiny ones to save. Yeah, Steve Jobs. I thought of it last night. Couldn't think of it tonight. Saw his picture and I knew, I know him from his picture, but I looked up his date of birth instead. I guess 1955 nickel. But like I said, I didn't have all the clues. I looked back. I saw they showed a 3-cent piece, and it was a copper one. The copper, it wasn't the silver one, so I figured it was nickel. And then Steve Jobs, and then I did guess Philadelphia Mint, but I just did that for fun. All right, Alistair. Take it Lake House ran away. I did see Coin and Card Obvious. Amanda was streaming. And usually I'll go in her stream and watch her. Oops, just dropped one. That's a Memorial Park, but it's a P. She does a lot of giveaways when she's doing her hunts. A lot of cool coins she pulls out. A lot of Canadian, a lot of foreign stuff. Another bicentennial. Another bicentennial. Now I'm running into a bunch of bicentennials. Boy, it'd be something to pull another W out of the same box. That's never happened. I've got one. No, actually I did. I take that back. I did get 2 out of 1 box, a circulated box. But my wife threw one in the fire without knowing it. I had it sitting there on a coin wrapper, and she grabbed a whole handful of the coin wrappers. We were camping, and we were sitting right next to the fire. She grabbed a whole handful of coin wrappers, and including the one that was the W was sitting on, threw it in the fire. Never saw it again. That's one less W in the world. I think that was a lull. Yeah, it was, because I found two lulls out of the same box, but I only ended up keeping one. Memorial Park. It's a P. You want me to tell me? Sure, David. No, that's all right. Like I said, I feel bad streaming when other people are, but you have no choice. I mean, there's not a time in the day you can stream without having 3 or 4 other people on. There's a lull D. I'm going to pull that out just because I don't know if I have one of them for my books. It takes a long time for them D's to get over here. There's a Mariana Islands. Again, I pull all of them out, so if anybody needs an M20 or 2009s, I'm sure I have them. Well, only got 23 rolls to go, 24. Wait, what meant for the Mariana? That one was a P. I think I pulled a couple of them out already, though. Those are all bicentennials. I'm not sure, but I know I have both mints. It's sitting here. But like I said, I keep them all, so I got rolls started over there on my desk that I sent my list. I need to do. That's okay, Alistair. I have it sitting here. I don't throw them in the, like, I never throw a 2009 back. I keep them all. I don't care what shape they're in. I just put them in rolls. It's for no other reason. It's a good way for me to save money. That's, a couple that don't go back into circulation. And there's a decent 1990. I pull that out. There's a lull. Oh, it's a P. That's a nice shiny P and a lot of fingerprints on it. But it is nice to see there are some 2019s still coming up. Hey, Jan Lewitt. So far, I found one Warren Pacific W, and these are just circulated. Warren Pacific W and a 64 silver before I started streaming. There's a Warren the Pacific, but it's a P. Just kind of going through them quick, not pulling out any errors or anything. Thanks, David. See, that's another one I never even thought. I should have jumped on her stream and see. I don't know if she uses anything where I could go on. I know she does, because she does block battles with other people, but I'd like to go on and start doing some battles with other channels and stuff once in a while. It's just hard for the timing to work out because I got to get the kids in bed and everything else before I start, or else I'll get in trouble. Oklahoma. That was a shiny one, but it's a D. Always looking for those S's. Hey, Michael Kittle. I just added your sticker to the board there today, actually. I'll take the camera up here. It's over there in the corner. Right there is Michael Kittle. Added him and Saka Plata. And that coin the one coin collector's over here. And then the Sunset Metals I just added on there today. I just did that board this weekend finally. I put them on there and actually stuck them to it because I got tired of moving them around all the time. I used to lay them out on this board, but I got to the point where I had too many. There's a Memorial Park, but it's a P. More in the Pacific, it's a P. Yeah, Michael, I found one W so far and one silver. I only got 22 rolls left in this box. Hey, Majestic Sounds of Coins. That's a nice name. I like that name. Yeah, it makes it convenient. Now I can move it around without all the stickers, having to put all the stickers back up all the time. And there's a 90. It has a little smudge down there. I'm going to pull that one out just to check. I'll wipe that smudge off and see if it's better than any of the ones in the books. I got I I think 6 state quarter books. I have 1 state quarter book that's totally uncirculated, but then the rest I have 6 of them for the kids, and then my wife has one. So got lots of state quarter books to look through to see if I can upgrade stuff and whatever. Block Island. Get a lot of those, but I pull a couple out here and there just to compare them to each other. War in the Pacific, but it's a P. North Idaho. You're up North Idaho is, you know, up there with North Country Off Grid. Good. I like North Country's channel. I watch that all the time. Anytime he puts a video out, I watch his videos. Even throughout the summer, I was watching them. That's one channel I kept up with. Never did see the duck race though. I entered the duck into his race and he had trouble editing it, and obviously I don't think I won, but never did see the edited version. Hey, Yankee Stacking. Nice seeing you. Never did ask my wife yet about remortgaging the house, but I know what her answer would be. I try to catch as many Yankees videos as I can too, but between him and Silver Dragons, I can't keep up. Although they both backed off quite a bit since last year, I catch up when I can. Oops, dropped one. Nothing good. I'd like to find one more W in here. Hey, Sherry Ward. I actually saw you come in this time. Sorry about the ECP stream. I was actually looking through some quarters then, and I don't look up very often when I'm searching. There's a. I was gonna pull that out, but it was a 2010. But another bicentennial. Denali D. Always check them Denali's because I did get one S already out of them. It seems like the newer ones, the 2012s and newer, is the ones that I'm finding the S's on. Pull them all out, put them in flips. Some of them are scratched up a little bit, but they won't get scratched up anymore. Again, not pulling out anything to look for errors tonight, just trying to get through them. I go through a lot of quarters. All right, VC, sounds good. Jaden's Coins and Reviews. Nice seeing you in here. I don't know what your message said. It's gone now, but I'll give those or that silver coin here away that I found next, and then I'll give the W away at the end, which I only have 19 rolls left. Kind of going through them quick. Silver goggle on. All right, Jaden, I'll have to check it out. Thanks, Majestic Sounds. My wife actually designed that for me. All right, this is the one I found before I started streaming. 64. I will give that away. I'll do a number game, one guess only. Let me get a piece of paper to write on. One guess only. It's going to be a small range. There's not many, 18 people. According to this computer, there's 18. My phone keeps jumping all over the place. I'll write a number down between 1 and 20. You only get one guess. And wait for it to come up in the chat before you I'll write 1 to 20 in the chat, go, and then don't guess until you see that. One guess only. Okay. So when I typed it in my computer, it did pop up on my phone right away. There you go. I see it. And the number was 19. I'll go back and look, but I'm pretty sure VC Coins Nevada was the first one with it. Yep. Cool. There you go, VC 64 for you. Where did I put it? Oh, it's still out on the board. All right. VC Coins. Which I still have another coin I was going to send you. I think you won it in my 1,000 gone. I never did send it, I don't think. That proof coin. I figured I'd do some more business with you sooner or later. I didn't want to just send 1/4. Or I think that was a half. Yeah, right here it is. Right, VC? You won that. 99S. It's been sitting here the whole time, and I knew it. I just was waiting to send it to you. I knew you wouldn't care. You probably forgot you even won it. Do more. I will fog that W. Well, actually, I will do that junk silver. And when I say junk, it is junk silver. It's constitutional, but it is junk. It looks like it was in a fire or something. I got it when I bought a roll from the local coin guy here. And the pickings are slim, and they were, already rolled up. So I just bought a roll and got home, and there was 3 or 4 of them in there that were black. That's in Alaska. I see a lot of those. That 6 clawyer must be pretty common because I've only checked a couple of Alaskas and I found a couple of them. Most of them are so scratched up, I just throw them back. I'm sure they aren't worth anything when they're all beat up. I've only kept 1 so far. There's a District of Columbia. Keep all those out. These coins here, if I put that in a coin machine, when I dump these in, it'll jam it up. So I actually have a bucket of them right here. These are all, there's not that many in there. There's a couple bucks worth of quarters. I put all the beat up coins in there because I don't want to jam the machine up. I'll wait till I get a roll of them and then I roll them up, and there's a lull. I'll just turn them into the bank in a roll. I hate jamming the machine. And when I dump, between $700 and $800 at each bank when I go there, whatever fits in the pretzel jar. And you can see this one's almost full. If I can pick it up. That's what I dump right there. When I fill one of them up, I dump them, and I got another one that looks just like that downstairs already. And now I'm going to start filling another one up. But so when I dump that many coins, I try not to jam the machine. That's probably, well, there's some dollar coins in that one too. So that's probably $900 or something in that jar right there. And then I'll dump it all in there before Thursday and just do it again. I only ordered one box of quarters this week and 2 boxes of halves. There's the American Memorial Park, P. Okay, D, it looked like an S for a minute. Nothing. Lake House. Nope, no more W's, Lake House. Nothing really. A couple 2019s here and there, but no more W's. No S's, which is pretty much every box I've done in the last 4 weeks, I've got at least one S out of, which is, you'd think would be rarer than the W's, but because they shouldn't be in circulation to start. Just been lucky with them. I think a lot of it comes with people ordering stuff off a Littleton coin company. Like sometimes they'll throw in a free S and stuff like that. And making. I'm from PA, Foxy. I think you know that though. Wisconsin, Missouri. Got people from all over here. Another Missouri. That's a weird looking edge. That's why I look at it. 1977. That's going to go in the junk bin. Again, it'll probably jam the coin machine, and if there's a chance of that happening, I don't even put them in there. There's a lull, but it's a P. Not a whole lot of 2019s. But you see, it doesn't take a whole lot sometimes, and you get lucky and get a W. That was a bicentennial. Yeah, he might there, Alistair. That's the way it seems around here, because like I said, I still haven't seen the San Antonio quarter. I have not got one yet here in Pennsylvania, and I go through a minimum of $1,000 of quarters a week. Like I only ordered a box of 500 this week, but I'll turn them in Tuesday or Wednesday next week, and then I'll just go to random banks and get rolls, hoping I get them that way. But it hasn't worked out to my favor yet either. The new one should be coming out here sooner or later. Anybody know when the next W comes out? I think it's in October. They put them in bags of 50,000 face value. Yeah, I was telling everybody earlier, Michael Kittle, I've only ever got one box of uncirculated 2019s. And it was the American Memorial Park. And out of a whole box, I got 3. Everybody else is getting 20, 30 sometimes. I got 3. So that was kind of a bummer. The first time I got an uncirculated box, I didn't get hardly any. I pulled one for myself, one for my mom, and gave the other one away. And that was the last one I've seen. I've got other Warren Pacifics and other lulls, but I have not seen another American Memorial Park. November, is that when it is? November. I was thinking it was in October. Really, Michael? You can order a whole $50,000 face bag. Wow. Too bad I don't have that laying around. ECP, I did find one W so far. This box had one W and one silver so far. Not a whole lot of 2019s. There's a Warren Pacific right there, but it's a P. And no W's or no S's yet. I was saying I have found an S in almost every box for the last couple weeks here. Been getting lucky on the S's, not very lucky on the W's. I found zilch, he says. There has been boxes where I've done that, many of them, trust me. Just in the last couple weeks, so it's like one coin out of a box. But it's still fun. I enjoy doing it. I still pull out a lot of quarters out of each box. Anything that's nice and shiny, I pull out all the bicentennials. And like anything that's decent, like that's a Florida 2004. I pull it out just because I'll go through all the books. I got books for all the kids and the wife and everybody, and I go through them and compare, makes it, see if I find any nicer ones for a book or whatever. Hi, Beth Carrington. Nice seeing you. Hey, SJ. ECP. Hey. Thanks, ECP. I tried to send you an email so you could join this, but I don't know how. I don't know if if you clicked on that link, if you could join in or not. I've never used this StreamYards. I just wanted to test it out, but I did send you the link, hoping that you'd finish your box with me, but you must not have saw me in the chat saying that. That's a lull, but it's a P. Sorry, I had to get a drink. I was just reading the chat and grabbing a drink. All right, VC. Do I have to read it? You want me to read it now? I will. I don't know what it's about or anything, but I can check it out if you want. There's a Memorial Park. Pretty crusty and it's a P, but it's funny how beat up some of them 2019s are already. That's why if I find anything that's half decent looking, even like the older coins, even a regular old Washington, if they're in half decent shape, that was a bicentennial. I got a pile of them right below here. I keep dropping them into. I only got about, I don't know, $3 or $4 worth out of this box so far. Usually I get about a roll out of every box. No, that bucket is full. I gotta find another bucket. This is just a little smaller one, but it'll work. I only got 13 rolls to go. From Iowa. All right, whenever I get a chance. Sounds good. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was looking at those the other day, Alistair. I can't even remember what they were, but I was going through and looking at all the upcoming quarters. There's a lull, P. I know I should wear gloves, but these are already circulated. What's another fingerprint gonna hurt? I do wear gloves if I get uncirculated coins. Well, that one looks shiny. I jumped ahead. It is a 2019, but it's a P. Just from the edges, it looked like it was going to be a W. Got too excited though. Not one. I got 2 half rolls down here. I keep doing that. I'll open a roll, only take half the coins out, and then I sit here and forget about it. How about ECP? Do you find any backstage? Let me in. Oh, there you go. Oh, so that works. Hello. Now I'm gonna have. Now I gotta find my headphones. Hold on a second, or else probably be echoing.
I probably should have put my headphones on too. Stay.
There. Now I can hear ECP. And
Okay. Let me see if I can put my headphones on too. See if it helps.
I got my laptop sitting right here next to the mic, and I didn't want it to keep echoing on you guys. So have you found any?
Hear me now?
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, it helps when you put those headphones on. Let me turn it down some. Milo just
Do you
left.
have what's that? You left? I still see you on
No,
there.
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
As the dog left, I
Yep.
had
Oh, all right.
it on the dog. There I am.
Do you find any S's when you get the circulated rolls?
And I didn't see any. I saw P's and D's.
Yeah.
I've only gone through two boxes so far.
I've been actually, I make sure I look at all the mint marks anymore because I've pulled quite a few of them. I don't think you were in here when I showed it, but right here, oops, these are all the S's I pulled out in the last couple weeks. Mount Rushmore, Great Sand Dunes, Effigy Mounds, Ozark Riverways, White Mountain, Everglades, another Ozark Riverways, Chaco Culture, and a Denali. Those all came out
You know
of
what?
circulated
I
boxes.
don't think I've been looking for them.
Yeah. Well, I'd start.
I just
I
been
don't
looking
know.
looking at the reverses for 2019s. I should start checking for estimate marks.
Yeah, I don't know why there's so many of them in these rolls, but heck, I found a lot more of them than I have W's.
Cool.
It just gives you something else to look for, I guess.
Absolutely. I got something I want to show you. I'm going to move back here to the coin room.
All right.
Let me flip this. Let's see. Think you got enough W's? Slabbed and graded?
Wow, nice. I do have one coming from Mickey Robbins Banks. He found one in a roll. He actually found two in the rolls that he did for me, but he said the one he thought would be a 65 or 66. I said, go ahead, send it in because I don't have one, and I'd really like to have one graded.
Well, I got some NGC ones up here in the cabinets, and I've got some in the safe right there too. But I've got an order with NGC coming in probably tomorrow or the next day. It's at Cincinnati right now. They're registered mail. And those are all the San Antonios. And I got 267s, 266s, and 665s.
Wow.
And then I'm putting a PCGS early find order in tomorrow.
Cool.
Because their early find goes till the 13th.
Yeah, that's what he said. If he got it in, I think he sent it in today. Actually, I think he said
Mine's going in tomorrow.
And it would
actually
still make
you get early find.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get first week, but you'll get early find.
Yeah.
Here's what I got the other day was a bunch of these copper rounds in.
Nice. I've never bought copper rounds, but they are awesome. I got some here from giveaways and stuff like that, but I should start buying a lot more of them because I think the kids would really like them.
Some of those are W's right there.
Hey, Rafe. Yeah. How many? You must go through quite a few boxes.
I got a partner that actually gets them. I do the.
Oh, really?
The grading and the conserving, and I got somebody else that does a little more of the legwork than I do.
Oh, cool. Well, there was a war in the Pacific, but it's a P.
I'll give you an idea. I went through 40 the other day. It took me 6 hours to pick out 40 of the best ones, and then conserve them if they needed it, because a lot of times they'll have dye grease on them. They'll have scratches and marks, which you can't fix, but you can at least soften them a lot of times. and it doesn't change the mint luster, doesn't change the strike if you know what you're doing, and it'll improve the grades that you get back on them. So I put my time into that and let somebody else put their time into hunting them. And I'll send some in for a few people too. But it's the difference between getting a 66 and a 67 can be a couple $100.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty important that you take your time and you know what you're looking for. People don't understand a lot of times. There's a lot more to grading than just saying, oh, how shiny does the coin look or what's the marks like on it and stuff. I mean, there's so much to the strike and the luster and that reeded edge and that people just don't understand. If it's a typical bag mark versus a scratch, it's night and day. I mean, people think, well, that's just a bag mark, and it's, well, no, it's actually a scratch. And it's a details coin, and the coin's worthless. And these are being put. You think of this particular strategy or this Great American Coin Roll Hunt that the U.S. Mint's doing.
Mm-hmm.
2 million in each series. They're sending them out mixed into mint bags, like the mint bag that I showed earlier. Here's what I put those quarters in. I take this back and to the thing. They send them in these mint bags like that. $1,000 worth of quarters or whatever. And you have to sit there and figure out that they're getting marked up some, then they get or brinks, and they throw them through a coin machine and roll them. So it's hard to get anything that's going to be a high grade. Very few, if any, 68s. Yeah. I'm not even sure if there's been a 69. There's definitely been no 70s. But it's not like ordering a coin from the U.S. Mint that's untouched right off the press, because these are getting marked up, So the higher grades are commanding some pretty hefty change.
Yeah.
Some pretty good money.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's fun.
There obviously won't be any 70s in, W quarters.
Yeah. If it did, it would be just pure dumb luck. I don't think you would. It's hard enough to get a 70 in a Washington quarter that is from the mint, let alone thrown. I mean, how could you get one in perfect condition that got thrown into a bag and then a coin rolling range? I don't see where that's possible.
Yeah.
It would have to be. It had to been sneaked out of the mint to get it that way.
Not even any 69s that were great, were there?
Not that I know of. The population reports, I've seen some of the other mints, the P's and D's and stuff, and S's that have gotten some, but not any of the W's at all.
Yeah.
And not very many 68s even.
Yeah, and after this year, after they're in circulation, I mean, like the 65 would probably be a great grade. And I mean, if it doesn't come back that, so be it. But, I paid the money.
65, 66, and 67s, ideally the top. When you get to 64s and lowers, it's more of a lower mint state. But a 65 is a strong coin. 66, 67 are exceptional. Well, if you're looking at the San Antonios, they have open fields on the reverse and the obverse, both. So if you look at the population reports out by the three major grading agencies, PCGS, NGC, and Annex, they have put very few, if any, 68s out at all. A low number of 67s. And on eBay right now, the 67s, NGC, PCGS, as of last night, they were selling around $300 a piece. The 66s were going around $100 to $150. And then the 65s were, $75, $80 a piece. So if you get a San Antonio right now, the more they get out there, the price will come down. But earlier on, you're paying, obviously first release, first week, first discovery. Every agency has a different, marketing scheme that they're trying to promote with that label. But still, the coin's the coin. Whether it came out the first week or the 10th week, it doesn't matter. It's the grade the coin's in. Now, I mean, unless you got something like Mickey's got that's like first find, that's a different story, But I don't think it's really that big a deal with its first week or first month or first 3 months. To me, I'm just looking for a nice, typically a 66, 67 is what I'd like to shoot for to have one. 65 is fine. 68s, they're bringing so much money, I would never keep one. I'd have to sell it.
You're supposed
Yeah,
to
and
read
I've
the
had.
chat, ECP.
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. When you're on this Streamlabs, I'm different. So get this.
Sherry Ward said to read the chat.
I've never seen it at like okay. Sure, he says all the time on his streams he hasn't. Hasn't what? Chicken. I don't know what's going on here. Read the chat. I got to back up. Do your ear hairs make your earbuds fall out? I tell you what, I got 2 daughters and a wife, and they keep my ears clean. I'll just say that. I'm not a fan of ear hair, so I have some nice girls that keep me hairless. I will tell you that. But what I was going to tell you, so here's a little tidbit of information. I'm going to brag a little bit. So out of these 4 grades, and mainly the 3, because I haven't sent many San Antonios in yet. I'm on my 3rd or 4th submission right now, and I've only gotten 1 submission back so far. Guess how many 68s I've gotten back from my expertise? And I don't say expertise, my adventure here to getting these high grades out of these quarters. How many 68s do you think I've gotten?
Probably 4 or 5.
5. I've actually gotten 5, and the cheapest I've sold one for is $600.
Yeah, that's
so. I mean, there's a good profit in there. A lot of time involved into it. This is probably the first time I've done a face reveal, Dime Digger.
no. I've seen you on there before.
I know, but I don't think I've done too many on live streams, have I? You like my earbuds? See my gray line? I need to go get another color job.
People would laugh their butt off if they saw me right now.
If you go back to some of my old videos, you'll see a lot of face reveals and camping stuff like what you do with your kids.
Yeah.
I've got videos with my kids when my kids are 26, 24, and 20. I've got when my kids are just middle school and high school on some way back videos. My son riding motorcycles and us going camping and gold mining and different stuff.
Yeah, and
I was probably about 50 pounds lighter too.
As far as the face reveal and stuff goes, I've been on here quite a few times too, but like coin roll hunting and stuff, I just don't have a setup to do it. Like I'm sitting on my a spare bedroom floor right now, and just kneeling down behind the camera. I have my setup sucks.
Oh yeah.
But it's the only option I have right now.
Milo's barking at you, Dime Digger.
I've seen Dime Diggers. Yeah, I'm on a lot. Okay, Foxy, here we go. I'll do your giveaway right here. Anybody else is free to guess at this, but I'm going to show you first. They are silver.
Wow.
Yeah, look at it. They're terrible. That's a 46.
Silver.
Look at it. These were in my drawer for a long time.
Would you get those metal detecting?
There's a 51. No, I got them. I bought them at a coin shop. They were in a roll, and I was pretty mad when I got home. That's why they've been sitting here. I was going to take them back right away and tell them I wanted new ones, but then I sat them in the drawer, forgot about them. And then these 2 dimes are bent.
Man, that's wild.
I got them coin roll hunting. There's another one. That one's got a bend to it somewhere. There, can't see it. But Foxy kept saying about giveaways. So I said, okay, I got something I'll give away, and I'll bet you nobody else will even try to get it. So he has a good chance to win this. Hey, Silver.
Oh, heck, silver. I think a lot of people still want that. I think I've got some silver over here. Let me. I pulled a little Mercury silver bag out. I got to send NCFX1 some on my stream at the end.
My wife actually did the logo, Beth. My ex-wife used to print the stickers for me. She actually printed this big one for me. My ex-wife used to have it was a t-shirt making place, and she did stickers and stuff. So she used to make my stickers for me, but then she sold that business, and I still get them made through the same, all her old equipment, but another girl owns it now. But yeah, my wife actually made that.
After you give that away, the next person give away one of these Mercury dimes.
All right.
And they can email me. because I gave one there to my industry, and we'll give one away on yours.
All right, Foxy, you ready for this? I'm gonna write down a letter, or I'll write down a number. Sorry, and I don't know how many people are in here. 28. Holy cow. I'll still make it one. The range is from 1 to 20. Oh, yeah. I said the range is from 1 to 20, and that's what I wrote on the piece of paper.
I've done that.
All right, I got a number written down, but here's the rules. Foxy, the coin hunter, gets 5 guesses. After he guesses 5 times, then everybody else can guess. We'll see if he can get it. Every time he comes into my stream, the first thing he says is there a giveaway? So that's written down there.
You got the crusties.
One
Lake House Beach in the house.
I'm gonna write one guess only, but Foxy gets 5.
He gets to guess first.
It gets 5 first. And it's 1 to 20. When you see it come up in the chat, go ahead and guess.
You gotta let Foxy guess first, guys.
That's all right. I'll still go off of all. If Foxy gets it in his first 5 guesses, I'll give it to him. Oh, right there. Oh, look at that. I think he got it. I gotta take a peek at it. I always forget what I write down.
Oh, it gets 5 numbers at once. That's smart.
There you go. Foxy, you win. Number 16.
That's cool.
So there you go, Foxy.
Congrats. Rigged. It's rigged.
Foxy gets
Milo.
Gets the junk silver. That's the only time I'll call silver junk is right there. Because that truly is junk silver. And then I still got, I started opening this roll. As soon as I look through this one, I'll do a Merc dime from ECP. And then the end of the stream, I'm still going to give that W away.
There you go, Miles. Milo made a quick appearance.
So yeah, thanks for coming on, ECP.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'd never tried this coming in on the StreamYard.
Yeah, well, this is the first time I ever pulled it up too, and
can you do it on a laptop? I mean, iPad?
Yeah. I would imagine, yeah. It's just a website you go to, and I went, I pulled it up, and I was debating whether I should pay for the full version or not, but you have to pay for the year, and it's like $220 for a year. So I just decided, I didn't pay for this version, but yeah, you can. There's limitations, I think, and stuff, but
So what? If you don't mind me asking, what did you pay to set it up to do what's your version?
Nothing. I didn't pay any. This is completely free the way I'm doing it. You just
okay. I'm all about free.
You go to the website, you log in with your YouTube account, and I don't know, you just got to read what it says. I didn't have a trouble, so I'm sure you won't either.
Okay, I did a Streamlabs or something once, and they wanted me to sign my life away and give them a couple pints of blood, and I did it for like a week, and then I changed my mind because it said they had access to your videos, and if they could delete them and they wouldn't be liable and all kinds of stuff. And I started reading it. I said, I'm getting out of this.
Hey, Read It Edge, Value Hunter. Nice seeing Carrie Kellogg. I don't know if I said hi to you. Been sitting here talking with ECP the whole time. I missed a lot of the chats, I think. All right, I got a number written down here, ECP. So this is for your silver Merc dime. Let me pull this stuff out of here.
It's not the whole bag now, guys. It's one of them.
One Merc dime. And who doesn't love a Merc dime? They're my favorite.
And these are nice Merc dimes, too. These were hand-picked out by me. These aren't crusties. These are pretty good shape. There's a couple with something probably AU in here. But they're getting more worn as I let them rub around each other in the bag.
I just had to write down Foxy's name here so I didn't forget and put them coins on there. All right, I'm going to go. It'll still be 1 to 20. Wait for it to come up. One guess only for everybody this time. Only. The 20. And there it is. We'll let everybody get a guess in here because I forgot what I wrote down. I think I remember. Actually,
You
I
sound
think
like me.
you
We're
know,
getting old.
you write all these numbers down and you forget, but I'm pretty sure the first person to guess got it. So I'll show it. Yep, number 5, Jan Lewitt.
All right, Jan, I'm putting my email in here. So send me an email.
Congrats, Jan.
And I'll send your dime out. And I'll send you a sticker too. I think Dime Digger's got more of my stickers than anybody.
Yeah, have you seen
There's
my
like
sticker
4 on your
board?
wall, I saw.
Yeah, did
There's
you
like
see
4
it?
on your sticker board. Yeah, it's awesome. You got like my original first generation all the way through like 5.
Yeah, there's I think some of them are even
You even
off the
got the
screen.
white one I did.
There's one over here. I don't think you can even see that one
You
over
even have a
there.
series of.
Oh, that one down there.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if you on my laptop now. Like my screen's cut down smaller, so you probably can't even see them all. But yeah,
I see the bottom right hand corner one. There it is.
There's one there. Yeah,
There's the
2
one
right
in the
there.
middle. Yep.
Yeah, one right there. And then
I think there's one in the top right.
yeah, there is one way up on the top right too. Yeah, and I only put like if I had multiple versions of a sticker, I put them up there, but I didn't put any duplicates up there. I still have a couple other ones of yours actually. I'll even send one out with. I'll have to look to make sure I have them, but because I gave away
I've got
a lot
a new
of them.
one. A new one our buddy Lake House Beach made for me. I haven't printed yet. I've got the design
Really?
and
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome.
He's been a machine. Actually, I might have saw it. I can't remember if it was yours I saw it. Did he post it at all?
Yeah, and I've been posting it a little bit and stuff. I've been using it. I stuck it on my last video at the end of my stream.
He's been a machine when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, he's spitting them out, and he's making great little trailers and intros. And he fixed one for me. I did one the other day in Xenia, Ohio, at a big coin shop, and I couldn't get. I had my credit card laying down there on the counter, and I was talking to the coin dealer, and I actually filmed my credit card like twice, and I went, "Oh shit! What am I going to do here?" And I tried to get on the video shop and edit it out, and I wasn't having any success. I sent it to Lake House in like 2 minutes. He sends it back, looks perfect. He does like a slow transition in and out. You couldn't even tell that it was edited.
Yeah.
He is so good at it now. It's not even funny, man. I need to send him something. I've been meaning to just sit down and go through my collection and pick out some special stuff for him.
And when
he does little favors for me.
Back when I was in the military, I was a network engineer in the military way back when, and I was really good with computers back then. But then I was away from them for whatever 12 or 14 years before I went back to login, and now I can't figure out anything.
That's too funny.
They just changed so much. Back then it was Windows XP and it was so easy to use, and then this Windows 10 seems so much more complicated.
I remember what was the one that was the Millennial that was coming out? Windows Millennium or Millennial. It was like short-lived. I got it, and it was like it was junk. It had more problems with it than it did anything.
Yeah, they went through
immediately
quite a few versions.
Yeah, there was a couple that wasn't. Let me go grab my new sticker. I'm gonna put it up here by these dimes real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh no, boy, that looked like a silver there for a second, but it's not. There's a lot of silver showing on the edge. But I don't know if you guys have been seeing that. I have been seeing some 2019s, but I didn't want to talk over ECP there. But no W's, they're all P's. No S's yet. Kind of went dry now. The first half of the box I got 2, and then I only got 3 rolls left here. Then I'll give that W away. No problem, Beth. I actually joined right after 9/11. I joined in 2002. I signed up in 2001, but went to basic in 2002. But that was the reason one of the main reasons I joined. It was a good experience. Is that your new one there? No.
That's my newest one.
Is it?
No, that's not the one Lake House made for me. I haven't ordered it yet, but that's the most recent one I got in. But Lake House made that one too.
See, I don't think I have that one on there.
I think you've got one, but it's a white square. This is a white round, edge round.
Yeah, I got the square one up there. Looks just like that, but it has a square rim.
Yeah, what it is that daggone sticker mule. They'll send a circle sticker special, then they'll send a square sticker special.
Yeah,
then they send a clear one and all this stuff.
I want to redo mine again. Like originally, that barcode down there on the corner of mine, you could scan that with your phone. It would take you right to my webpage. But when I shrunk my sticker, it used to be a 4-inch sticker. Now it's a 3-inch. And when it was a 4-inch, it worked. But then once I shrunk the sticker, the barcode quit working, and I just have not redesigned it since. I keep meaning to. I just don't. I don't have the time. I'm too busy coin roll hunting all the time to mess around. Every chance I get, this is what I'm doing. I go through a lot.
Well, I'll tell you, you're a lot more active than you were during baseball season.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been trying to pick it up again a little bit. There's a nice shiny edge, but I'll bet you that's a 2018. Those real thick edges. Yep, that one right there. Oh no, that's a Nevada actually, 2006. I'll keep that one out. It looked like it was going to be a 2018. The 2018s, I don't know if you noticed, but they look real wide on the sides. But I was wrong on it.
They are. You're right. They have a little bit more thickness to them, and I'll tell you, I need to start looking for the S mint marks. I didn't even think about that. I bet you I've gone through several of them and never paid attention to them.
Amanda, I'm sorry I didn't go to your stream. I had this other half a box here, almost, it was a 3/4 box. I wanted to get through it tonight and thought I'd jump on here for a little bit. Then ECP joined me.
Tell her you left mine too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I tried to bring you along and you just didn't get your email.
I didn't know you were doing it, and I was just going to get that. That would have been neat. But see, I would have had to stop my stream, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. And I'm trying to get my watch hours up if I can.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm probably losing more than I'm gaining right now because I started doing half hunts last year, and that's why I figure I better start jumping on here once in a while.
Well, I was on that hour and a half, and I was running around 15 to 20 people typically in there. And I think when I closed it out, it said I had 31 hours for that one stream.
Yeah.
So that's not bad because you think of how many hours that would take of watching your videos when you're making 4 and 5 minute videos.
Oh, I know. That's why the live streaming is the way to go.
Yep. It gets you a lot more and get more people in there chatting, and people like to catch up with each other.
Amanda, did you end up finding anything? Oh, you were doing halves, weren't you? I think I saw your title. You're doing halves. But did you get anything good? I've got one W, one in the Pacific, and one 1964 that I already gave that away though. But found one silver and one W, and this is the last roll, and there's nothing in it. But still, 2 finds out of the box. I'm happy with that. And now I'm gonna actually put that quarter in a flip here real quick before I go touching it. I mean, it was circulated, so I'm sure there's some scratches and stuff, but I like putting them in flips right away. Try to limit the fingerprints.
If you really want to get the good flips, there's some on eBay listed. I'll try and send you a link to it. They're about $13 for 50, and they're double-sided, where you put 2 coins. But they're the ones used for grading submissions, and museums use them. And they really keep it down to where you can slide them in and out real easy because they're 2.5 by 2.5s. and it's what you want to use for all your grading submissions because you can squeeze the sides of them, and the coin just pops right out, and it'll do everything from up to a good sized silver dollar, or a big round, or even a 2 ounce.
Yeah.
But they're and I like the feel to them too, and they don't have any of none of the PVC or anything to worry about.
Oh, if it'll show up now that I put it in there or not, but I'll show
It
you.
looks good.
And let's see if it'll focus. Now that I put it there, it kind of went. Not bad. And then there's the front. And then I started doing this now from Bill J, because every time I send him coins and flips, he gets the hammer out to hit my staples. So I brought up a pair of pliers, and now I just put them right on there and crimp them down. He doesn't like them staples sticking out. So ever since then, I started doing this.
Probably where it's going to rub on another coin or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it does, and it's smart to do it. But once you do that, they're right down in there now. Well, I keep them pliers up here now. And I'll write on it real quick here. 2019 W. It's the War in the Pacific.
David Carlisle says we could watch all his content in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's the truth. I don't know why he doesn't put any more videos out there, David.
Yeah, David, get to work. We need some creation on your part.
There, I wrote on it and everything for you. What's that? The floor that I had pulled out or something. All right, so we'll do the same thing here. I'll just put a number down. It's the easiest way to do it. We'll just stick with 1 to 20 again. There we go. Got a number written down. I'll put it underneath that if I remember what it is. One guess only again. 1 to 20. And go. Ooh. Pretty sure that I see it. And there's 2 right next to each other. It was number 6. And I'll show you on my phone here. So everybody believes me. But I know the second person understands because he does streams too. There's 2 number 6s right next to each other. Mel's Coin Corner is the first
Mel's
one.
The luckiest guy on earth.
He always on my streams. He's always lucky on mine.
Every time I see him on a stream and there's a giveaway, he wins. I mean, like every single time.
Yeah,
he's the luckiest guy on YouTube.
He does well on my streams, that's for sure.
He does well on mine too. I think that guy should be playing a lottery.
Now I'm out of coins to hunt, so I'm gonna have to go to the bank tomorrow and dump a bunch of these in and get some more. It's an addiction.
It is. It is.
I was going through $2,000 worth of quarters every week there for about 3 or 4 weeks straight. And then
I couldn't do it.
My credit union, I started an account at a credit union just for the reason to order coins. And then they said they can't order me them anymore, so I closed the account.
That's too funny. My credit union I do it with, I use them as my dump bank. So I get them at several different banks, but they're the only one that has a machine that can roll them, and they charge 1%. So if I take them $500 in quarters, it costs me $5, and I don't have to roll them or mess with them.
Well, see, my dump bank, I have 3 branches of it within 15 miles of my house. So I'll go to, like tomorrow, I'll go to the one right in town and dump $700 or $800 worth in there. Then the next day I'll go out the highway a little farther and dump $700 or $800 in there. But it's the same branch, but they all have coin machines. So
gotcha.
It works out good.
Man, you're lucky because they're hard to find. It took me forever to find a place that had a machine that could take them.
Yeah, and their machines are
Like
fast.
all of my bank, I have 3 different banks, and all 3 of them don't have a coin machine.
Yeah, well, that I specifically drove around town to different banks looking to see which ones did have coin machines when I started before I started doing my half once actually, so I knew I could get rid of them. And I told the lady what I was doing, and she said, "Yeah, that's fine. You know, you can dump as much as you want in there." But just in the last 2 weeks, every time I go in there and give them the receipt out of the machine, they've been putting my name on it. So I don't, and they never did that before. So I don't know if they're going to start limiting me or what, but we'll find out here in another week or two when I keep doing it.
Now, are they charging you anything for it?
No, it's free, completely free.
Yeah, see, they're charging me 1%, and they charge everybody 1%.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that adds up after a while, you know.
that's $5 every 500.
Yeah, yeah, do that,
But
4 or 5 boxes in a row, and yeah, $20, $30, it starts adding up.
yeah, it does. My whole thing is I just don't want to roll them. I used to roll my own when I'm just hunting on my own and not on a stream. I'll sit right there after I go through a roll and just re-roll the roll right back up, and I'll have extra coins if I took something out of that roll to put back in there, and I would roll them it takes me twice as long, and now I can go through a box over 30% of the time because I'm not spending all that time putting them back in rolls. Putting them in rolls is a hell of a lot takes longer than pulling them out.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's what Silver Turtle just said. He wants them rolled up, and if I had to roll them, I guarantee you I wouldn't be rolling through probably any, but if I did, it wouldn't be very much.
Yeah, Silver Ripples, my credit union is actually where I take them, and they charge 1%. And I have money. I have several thousands of dollars in there, and I've also got a bank, a car loan in there, and they still charge me 1%.
Yeah, yeah, it stinks. That credit union that I mean, I only had an account there for about a month, I'd say, and I only had like $1,700 in there, and it was just specifically I put money in there just so I could order coins. Well, when they told me I couldn't do it, they asked how I wanted it back. I said in change if you can, but they didn't.
That's funny.
They actually had a $500 bag of quarters right there. I said, well, I'll take that. She says, well, we already have the paperwork done to set it back or send it back to the Fed, so we can't give you this one. I said, whatever, just give me cash then. And I took that cash straight over to the next, my normal bank and just deposited it in there.
Yep, that's what I'm doing in the morning. I've got these from 2 hours north of here, and I'll take it by the credit union. They'll give me the cash, and then I'll put it right back in the same bank I took it out of.
So anyway, hi
Oh,
Silver Turtle. I didn't say hi to you when you came in there. Sorry. Nice to see you in here.
Silver Turtle's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Really
Great
is.
guy. He actually
He and I, he and I have something in common. We are both in the same nationality.
oh really?
Yep, we both got Portuguese in us.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, I
he's a good
can't say I
guy.
have any of that. Pay your Lyft driver with your $6.5. Yeah. Yeah. Uber driver.
Hey, all joking aside, when I was down in Florida in Orlando and I was coin roll hunting while I was down there, I was paying people in the quarters I was finding. I was getting the quarters looking for W's, and I was giving them back 2019 quarters.
Yeah. Well,
Is
I buy beer with it once in a while here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll go well, I got a full box of 2018 uncirculated quarters, and I really didn't want to spend the time opening them. And I didn't want to have to take them to a bank. And like I try to tread lightly on the banks around here because I don't have a whole lot to choose from, and I don't want to make any
right.
of them mad. So I didn't want to just take a whole box back. So then I just drove it like every time I need beer, hey, do you need quarters? So I'd give them like $40 in quarters.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll tell you what. It's funny that you should say that because I was up in Portsmouth, Ohio, and early on when I first started coin roll hunting, and it was early on when they started the 2019s, and I asked her if she had any new boxes, and she said yes, and she brought me a brand new box of 2018s out. And like an idiot, I told her, I said, "Oh, those aren't the ones." And she had carried that big box out of the safe all the way in there to me. Biggest mistake in the world. I did send it back. She was mad at me, and I should have just taken them and then went and dumped them back somewhere else and put my money back in my account to a different branch. And I didn't. And I learned real quick. You take whatever they bring you. If they go back there, some banks will look for you for 2019, some won't, and you just have to take what they give you. And you're best off just to turn around and dump them somewhere else because they get kind of irate if if they're having to haul a box, and they really can't see through the holes, even if there's holes in the box. And a lot of them won't open the box for you either. So I've just learned to say, hey, if I get something like a box of 2018s, then I just need to go dump it somewhere an hour later.
Were you in here when I showed this earlier there?
No,
ECP?
I wasn't. It's your W penny.
Yep, there's one of them. I gave
I
one
sent
away
mine
last
in.
night. And then,
Mine came back 65. I got mine graded.
oh, really?
Yep, sent mine in, got MS 65.
I never even, see, I don't send coins into Google. I just don't know enough about it.
I'll help you out
I don't
if
know
you
where,
decide you want to.
I'm not sure where I put the other one. Which one did you send in?
I sent the 2019 W. It came in with my silver proof mint set
So
that they gave you.
Was it the reverse proof?
I think it was. I think it was. I forget now. It's just in my closet. I mean, God, that's been. How long ago was it? Those things came out 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, well, I just got mine like last week, but I didn't even realize they were doing it. I didn't even know there was a W penny. But
well, the weird part was mine. I got my silver proof mint set, and my W penny wasn't in there. The box was open when I got it, and my proof set was still in there, my silver proof set, but the penny was gone. So I had to call. I called the mint and told them what happened and showed them a picture. And she said, fill out this in such and such form on the website, and we'll send you another one. And I had to fill a form out, and I had to wait like 6 weeks to get my penny. Then when I got it, it was an exceptionally nice penny, and so I sent it off. And I was hoping for even a higher grade, but they pretty much give you just about standard. If it looks pretty sharp, it's a 65 is what they're going to give you.
here's a.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say 65? I think it was a 69.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd have to go look at it.
Here's the reverse proof. If I can get it.
Yeah, I need to go look. I need to go look at it and see what it was.
It's hard to get them to focus when they're in them baggies.
Let me see if I can go find it. Now you got me wondering. Now I got to go get in the safe and find it. You're killing me.
I cannot get that one to focus.
I got to see what I got. I might even be wrong on the grade. I'm not going to let y'all see me punching on the safe though. I shouldn't even let you hear the numbers.
There.
I should hit mute.
You can see it good there. That's the reverse proof. And then there's also the uncirculated, which I had 3 of the proofs, and that's the uncirculated.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's 3 different ones, and I ended up getting all 3 because I ordered 1 uncirculated set, 3 proof sets, and a silver proof set. So that's why I'm thinking.
I hope I find this right away.
That's going to be reverse proof. Can I buy some 50-cent piece, please, Time Digger? I don't have any 50-cent pieces, Brian, tonight. I was just doing quarters.
What's he want? Half, 90%ers or 40%ers? I can't see the chat, but let me show you something. Guess what that is? I just pulled out.
Franklin's.
They are. They're BUs too.
I can see the bottom.
I got a whole lot. I know I didn't sell them yet. I tried to sell them there, but I guess I was asking too much for them. But I didn't pay. I paid a decent amount for them.
I'm just going back to chat there a little bit, and Mike says about putting them in the quarter pusher machine. I'd love it if we had one of them around here. That would be fun, taking a $500 box of halves and putting them in a coin pusher.
Oh, here's something neat. Check this out. That's the one I was talking about. Was 65.
Oh, it's 1960.
Yeah, that's a small date.
Yeah. You must send a lot of coins in, huh?
Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. I sent a shitload of coins in. I've got hundreds of graded coins. There it is. Now I have a thought,
See, now that just
and you
says
see
proof. It doesn't say reverse.
decam. It's a decam.
Does that mean it's
Deep
a
deep cameo, so that Franklin is cameoed, and then the fields are uh, reflective. So it's a decam.
but that's just a regular the normal proof coin. It's not the reverse.
Yes. No, it's not a reverse. Correct.
Okay.
So the reverse would be the field would be frosted,
Yeah.
and Franklin and Kennedy would be reflected like
Yeah.
that. Exactly.
There's that
That's a
one.
reverse. Yep.
I
But look
should
at the grade on that thing, man.
I should send it.
69.
I should send these to you, and you can check them out and see if they're worth it.
Listen, I'll send them in for you. I've got a pretty special deal, and the reason I'm going to tell you my thought process here. Now, a lot of numisticists here on YouTube and Facebook, they're going to say it's PCGS and NGC and nobody else. I disagree when it comes to modern coins. When it comes to modern mint state coins, there's really not, in my opinion, a real difference. Now there used to be, but Annex is now owned by the ANA. Those same graders, when you talk to them to shows and stuff, they move around. Annex right now is more of a family-oriented type business. It's not family-oriented, but it's much smaller scale, and they really still have strong customer service. And I know the perception, perception is reality in the eyes of the beholder, is that, PCGS and NGC kind of own the market, and they do because of the marketing that they do. But when it comes down to the grading and it comes down to modern coins, and we're talking proofs and, anything from 1950 on up or even the 40s on up, and even when you get things, those coins, I don't see a difference in any of those grading agencies. A mint state coin, difference between a 69 and a 70 is almost impossible to tell or see. And when you look at it, they know what they're looking for and stuff. It's not like they're having to really do a bunch of research about an 1881 New Orleans Morgan.
Yeah.
It's these mint state coins. I think Annex is the way to go. And I've got bulk submission rates going with them. So if I tag yours on to one of my orders, add them in, it's going to cost you very little. So that's why I say if you ever want me to help you out and send some in, I can do that.
Awesome.
I sent some in. Yeah, I'll tell you a little something. I don't know if you knew this from or not, but I lost my dad there April of 2018. And I'm only touching the edges. And I'd got 2 rolls of Morgans off of it. No, I'm sorry, Morgans, Silver Eagles off of him. Roll of 2016s. That he did. He told me he wanted me to sell. And of course, I just paid him for them and stuck them in my safe. Well, just a couple months ago, I called the people at Annex and I said, "Listen," I said, "I've got some coins that I'd like to get graded and submitted. And they're my dad's." And I said, "What's the chances you could do a special label for me?" Which most people won't, because especially the big dogs and stuff. And Annex said, "We would be honored to, Chris." I said, "Seriously?" And I sent them 10 of my dad's Eagles. They came back to me in the wrong label, and I'd already sent some of them in, probably half a roll. And I called the guy and said I didn't get the right label, and he apologized. He says, "Send them back in." And I said, "Well, let me ask you this. Can I send you all the MS-70s and have that label?" So since now I got to send them back in and pay shipping both ways. He said, "Absolutely." So I sent him 10 MS-70 Silver Eagles, and they have my dad's name and the word collection underneath it. It's the American flag, which he was a Vietnam, Korean War veteran. So I got something pretty special. I got 10 Silver Eagles from my dad that are from his collection, hoard, whatever you want to call it, all slabbed and graded MS-70.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So here's some halves. Who was wanting some halves? There's some halves. I think those are 40s. There might be some 90s in there too. I got a bunch of halves. I like the Libertads too.
You guys won with the giveaways.
Everybody wanting more giveaways?
Oh, that's that Brian Wheel. Just kind
Here, I
of read the chat there.
got those the other day. You probably saw it at Xenia. Got the stacking Stormtrooper round. Got the Britannia round. I'd never had one of these.
I did it one time. I gave it away though.
Oh, you give stuff away. This was wild. This was the silverback. Look at the forest behind him. Can you see that?
Silver Chimp.
Silver chimp.
Were you around when Silver Chimp had his channel?
I remember it vaguely. I think it was
Yeah.
right when I first came on.
That dude was
And
funny.
then, and then it was gone after that. I don't remember seeing much of it after
He
that.
just posted. He posted 2 videos in the last month, I think, but not like he used to. I mean, his videos are still good. He puts a lot of time into his videos, but yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
I started just recently started stacking. I don't know if it's considered stacking. I guess it's not. But doing these special rounds, these Iron Man or True Value,
Yep.
these things are freaking awesome. They're a little pricey. I mean, you're paying 20 some bucks for them, but I don't know. I like them so damn much.
Yeah,
It's kind of like,
I don't have a whole lot of that stuff. I do have the 2
oh, I
pandas
just
here,
started it. I
but
just started it the last couple months.
I won both of
I
those in
love it. I love
giveaways.
pandas.
I do too, but I won them both. I just won the one off Michael Kittle's. This one, the
Oh,
2011,
they're awesome.
2019. Man, I can't even think who I won that off of right now.
I got an MS 70 Red Label Panda 2018 in PCGS. I got it on eBay for like 25 bucks. Here's what you'll like. You'll like this. You know what that is, don't you?
No.
It's a pillar dollar, pieces of 8.
Oh, the ones that
Yeah.
I think International Stacker. He might have been just showing them not long ago. I've never had one of those.
Freaking awesome, man.
Kids like this one too. The Moose. I won that.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I haven't got that yet.
Digging Canuck.
I've got the polar bear. Here's one of my all-time favorites. Check this out. The Ghost. Scrofa.
Nice.
Zeeson Scrofa Ghost. Man, it's low-ass mintage.
Yeah,
And it's made it
there's so many
South
cool
Korea.
things out there. I can't justify spending the.
Look at that hologram on it, though. How do they do that?
But I do like winning off other channels.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think everybody's gonna give too many of them away. Here's something. Here's an ECP one.
Another Canadian one the kids like, the Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prospectors. I used to have a bunch of prospector bars and rounds and stuff, and I gave all them away too.
Yeah, but look what it is. It's not just any prospector around. Look at.
Engelhard, cool.
Oh yeah.
I never had any Engelhard stuff until I just bought that off Lake House Beach, the bar.
Look at the date on it though.
You can't make it out.
You can make it out. I can probably get it to focus here. I think it's an 82.
Yeah, yep. I think I just saw it, 1982. Do you see the serial number on this one?
Yeah.
From Lake House.
What's it say?
FU 6669 something.
Oh my God, he's hilarious.
Well, I mean, that's the serial number on the bar. He's
For
like,
real.
Did you see that serial number? I'm like, no. And then he told me, and I'm like, great. Now I'm gonna be haunted. Right there. That's funny.
I'll tell you what. I started in this whole thing stacking. I started stacking eagles, and every time I'd go to the shop, I'd buy an eagle or two. And now it's like, what the hell do I do with all these eagles?
Yeah.
And I've got them all these airtights, and they're stacked up here, and I've got tubes and tubes of them, and I'm going. So what exactly am I going to do with all these things? I mean, really and truly, I probably should. If Silver Jump ever does jump up like we talked about it doing, I will probably liquidate them, man.
Yeah. See,
I
I
mean,
mean, the only way I'll ever sell pretty much anything is if I was really hard up, you know. And as far as I'm concerned, the kids are all going to deal with this when I die.
oh my goodness, poor kids.
Yeah. I keep trying to get like my older kids, they're no interest at all. And then my younger ones, of course, are, but they're just more interested in putting into their piggy banks.
Oh yeah.
Now he's breaking out the bills.
Oh, you don't want me to get into the bills.
Yeah, I don't
These
know.
are these are just the ones that are in the door. These are just star notes that my son-in-law brings home to me from the bank all the time. I told him to quit. He was bringing me 15, 20 star notes uncirculated home every week. And I said, listen, I said, they might be worth $1.25 or $1.50, these star notes, but I said, I can't take any more of these things. It's still currency. And I've gotten an addiction lately buying a lot of these hand pours and stuff.
No, I know that.
Silver Dragons, all these guys, and I'm like, oh man, I need to slow down on them.
There's one that my mom got in a tip at school, or a tip where she works. I don't know if you can make it. It's a Hawaii one. If you can see it on the back there.
Oh, I love those. Then those are awesome.
She picked that up at work, gave it to me. She's the only, pretty much all the currency I have comes from her. I really never got into it.
I put this into the holder. I broke it out of the mint set and I conserved it first. Look at this thing.
Wow.
I knew once I conserved it, they'd be. I need to send that whole set in. 1960.
You think it's really worth sending all that stuff in to get graded?
If you like it, well, let me tell you what. I have to talk to you on a side note.
That
If you know the
even
price
more
that I'm paying, if you know the price I was paying, you'd say, "Oh yeah, I got it. I pretty much have a deal you would never dream." I've gotten to know one of the guys there really well, and he's the vice president, and I get an exceptionally good deal. Now I send 40 coins at a time, but I get a really good deal.
Yeah. How many?
So
somebody that can actually see like I can't see how many likes are on the stream. How many likes are on the stream right now? I see.
I don't know. I have to go grab my phone. Hang on.
Yeah, my phone still says.
Oh, gotta get out.
I hope there's more than 2.
Oh, there was a lot on that.
My old half on 37. Awesome. When I did the half once, I'd give a silver core away for 25, and then 2 for 50, 3 for 75, and keep jumping up. But since we've just been sitting here pretty much chatting the whole time, and there's only 16 people left in here, from what I can tell, I'll throw up another quick giveaway just before I shut down here. Let me see.
Silver Ripple says, break out the good greatest stuff, ECP. I did that one night. Oh, I've got some coins I picked up recently that were in third-party graders like ICG and PCI. Like I'm talking low totem pole graders. And they were some nice Morgans. And I felt like they were undergraded. And I'm going to probably cross them over to NGC or PCGS. I mean, they are some beautiful freaking coins.
Yes,
I don't think I've ever showed them yet.
I buy a lot of that stuff on auctions, online auctions, and then I just break them out of the case. All that, rinky-dink grading companies and stuff that just say like uncirculated or whatever, I'll just break them out and put them in something.
Oh,
Here's what I'll do. I dug through there a little bit. There's a mercury dime from 40s, 30s, 20s, and the teens. And this one, I think it's an 18. It's kind of rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure that's an 18. And then I got a 23, a 35, and a 42. So that's what I'll do for the end of stream giveaway here. Yeah, I remember you, Coin Kid. I actually have your sticker. Well, it wasn't a sticker. I had to tape yours on my board, but yours is up on the board. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. I gotta move it over because now the ECP's on here, it doesn't go over the whole way. If I loosen this one, I think I can turn it. There's Coin Kid right up there in the corner. You see it, Coin Kid? Right there. Make them separate gauze. Yeah, I'll do them all in the same one. That way, well, first of all, it's the shipping and I don't have to ship a bunch of different envelopes, and that way somebody can have a Merc from each decade. So let's see, what can we do here? You know, I'm gonna do this. I'll do it. Let me find a little bag here to put some money in. I'll do it the Big Show style. We'll put a couple here. Yeah. They get to guess how much money is in the bag. Put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. I got some Canadian stuff here. I'll throw in there. All right. I have no clue how much I put in there, but it's just one of these little bags, and it's pretty well full. There's quarters, some dimes. I don't know. Maybe nickels and pennies. I don't know. I just grabbed a little handful out of the top drawer over there. Some silver in there, whatever. But that's whoever gets the closest without going over to what's in that bag. You get one guess. I'll write it in the chat. One guess. Closest without going over. The Big Show does. He used to do this all the time. Ken Peavy used to do that, and you get to guess at the money, and I suck at it. 15 ECP says. There's only how many people? 17 people in here, so I'll wait till everybody gets a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. There's 11. Anybody else? Because once I write stop, you don't get any more guesses. But only one guess per person. I'll wait a couple seconds for the laggers.
Now, Dime Digger, can you see how clear you can see those dates on those Barber dimes?
Oh, yeah. 1911. All 11s? Oh, there's a 12 over there.
13 to 14, then 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, I see 11, 12. Oh, yeah, that's a 13. Oh, yeah, 13, 14. All right, yeah. I was looking at it from a distance there. They looked like a lot of 11s. All right.
I didn't see it real well until I put my glasses on.
I'm going to write stop, and then I'll add this up. Then we'll see what's in there. I have no clue either. There's $1.
I'm on Dime Digger stream now. Yeah, I'm a guest.
There's $2. If I can stack them.
I cleaned my mess up.
Yeah, there's $2.
That box is full of trash.
$3. There's $3.50, 60, 70, 80,
15.
30. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 80. 383 was how much was in there. So who's the closest to that?
Let's see.
Bill J just went over. He had 3.
David Carlisle's 341.
I got 350. Silver Ripples has 350. I'm starting at the top here. Silver Ripples has 350.
I think it's Silver Ripples.
Just over. Yep. Silver Ripples. Congrats. See now. Okay, now yeah. I should only give one to him because he wanted me to do all separate gauze. Let me write Silver Ripple's name down here so I don't forget. That's the problem with doing gauze is you gotta remember all this stuff. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna have to remember to put that in my description. It's probably not in the bottom of this about my giveaways and stuff. I'm probably gonna get banned from YouTube for doing this.
There's Sheldon. I got to show Sheldon something while you're on here. Let me get it real quick.
Ripples. Yeah, and Silver Ripples. Maybe I'll send it to the right person this time. So awesome. We'll let ECP get whatever you're gonna get, and then I'm gonna get going here. It's after 11. I gotta get some sleep sooner or later.
All right, it sounds good. Here, I'm gonna show Sheldon this real quick. Sheldon, look what I found. It's the only quarter I kept out of that 500 I searched.
A nice Hawaii.
Hawaii. I'm sending it to him. It's in great shape. And it looks immaculate. It's a good looking one. Front and back.
Yeah, I never did check my email either. Sheldon said about doing a sticker trade. I think it was Sheldon at one time. Here.
Oh, his sticker's awesome. I got it in there. I showed it on one of my
I got to
live
catch up.
streams.
I'm so far behind on stickers. Thanks, Silver
Sheldon,
Turtles. Nice seeing you in here, buddy.
I'm sending that to you, Sheldon.
Yeah, Silver Ripple. I was always supposed to send you something and never did, so I'll add something extra in there for you. I get so behind on everything and then I forget, but you winning that made me remember all that. But anyway, yeah, I got to get up at 4 in the morning, so time.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for having me on.
Hey, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed actually having somebody to talk to.
Hey, I enjoyed it too. I had fun. It's fun doing a little reveal. We did a little bit of everything. I felt like I was on my variety channel.
That's right. That's pretty much what my
you guys
channel
take
is.
care. Hey, Sheldon, send me an email with your address again because I've already thrown that out. I don't keep addresses. I'm going to send you this quarter, my friend. I'll type my email in here real quick as we get off. So he'll have it. I think he's probably already has it, but I'm going to give it to him anyways.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to get that in there, and then I'll shut her down.
I want to mail him this quarter, maybe another sticker.
Thanks, Bill J. I hope to see you on yours tomorrow, as long as I'm at the top of the hill and can get service.
There you go. I love his streams. All right, guys. You guys take care. Have a good night.
Yep, we'll see you, ECP. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you.
Thanks,
good night,
Dime Digger.
everybody. This is Dime Digger.
Hey, Dime Digger, send me an email sometime. I need to get your cell phone too.
All right, sounds good.
How about?
We'll see ya. Dime Digger's gone.